All right, guys, let's get right into it. I want to cover the MSTR news because I think that's actually very important. Now let's go over some Bitcoin flows we're seeing right now. We are seeing a pretty healthy correction, or not healthy, but we're seeing a correction. Um, okay, let's get into it. So the MSTR flows, it looks like he's already done buying. Um, it looks like he bought 20,000 Bitcoin and he already sold his convertible bonds. So was he literally just the only person that was holding us up in this range? Um, I think SPX was as well, but something to note. Let's see, what's his average price? 97. Oh yeah, he was buying in this range. So, you know, we'll see what happens, but it kind of looks like maybe Saylor was kind of keeping us up. We have weakness in the stock market as well, which is not helping us to the downside. Um, the levels I'm watching, we have this previous low here. We can watch for a swing failure pattern, which is basically just like we grab the liquidity and then we trade it back into it. Um, I'm curious if when we come back, if like these kind of areas are going to work as resistance. Like this area is probably single prints on our TPO chart, and I'll show that later. But it just, I mean, I don't want to say don't short because we could get a drawdown in SPX even more than we're already seeing. Let's check SPX right now, actually. Okay. Yeah, and I closed my SPX puts. Um, so or sorry, my QQQ puts. So I don't know. We'll see if we get more downside. Um, again, I think Wednesday is very important, but right now we are seeing strong flows on. Let me change this to 5 minute. We are seeing strong spot flows. You guys can just eyeball this. Look at the red. Bitfinex, Coinbase, Binance Spot, all of them are selling. Even on the Velo chart, let's hide this one. This is just spot flows again. I don't know why it has that weird line. Anyways, this is just spot flows. Look at the, let's go maybe 5 minute. And basically from this low to this low, you can see we're just selling constantly. What's interesting as well is this open interest is coming up. What is open interest? Just people opening up positions. So people are basically shorting here. You can see this is trending down as well. So people are market people are market shorting and spot selling, and we're getting this ramp up in open interest. Um, basically, shorts are in control. Nothing else to say other than that. It's not like we're seeing spot pick up and they're trying to get trapped. Yeah, this open interest could get trapped. We've seen that a bunch of times. This ramp up is huge. Um, something you're going to want to put on your chart from this open interest ramp. Let's go 5 minute here. Let's put the anchored VWAP kind of where it started. And this is an important level to watch. Um, basically, you can kind of think of it like if we get above this level, these people can start being squeezed. Like, let's say, put it here too. Yeah. And then I bet that coincides with some TPO. Not really. Anyways, these are some anchored VWAPs I would be watching. Because based on the open interest, if we can kind of get above these, you might see a squeeze to the upside because we did get a lot of people shorting into these lows. Um, but we'll see. Another thing, Solana. I mean, this is an area I was interested in buying. We finally got down here. Um, that theory about the it kind of being a trash, or just the perception of it being trash, sadly has kind of been working out. Um, is what it is, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, we're right in that like high volume node. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this might be a good like if you just kind of slowly scale into Solana, you can get a good mean reversion trade off this, at least up until like maybe 158. Let's check the TPO on this one. Um, Here, where's that on the chart? The problem is I think the unlock is like this week or next week, so I don't know. Maybe we front run the unlock, but I'm just playing it safe. We'll see. ETH looks like trash. Hype doesn't look great either now. Um, this was kind of like, you think about it like a momentum play. You're really wanting it to kind of build this range and then break out. We got the opposite of that. We accepted back into it. And you see the charts normally what these alts will do. I know I do like hype, just the fundamental reason, but they'll mark up, they'll kind of put in like maybe a range or they'll mark up again, and then they will just cut down here and then form some range and slowly capitulate or you know distribute, whatever you want to call it, accumulate in this kind of range, and then we'll finally get the pop up, and then this will be really the run you want to get into. So playing it safe on hype. I know I've been talking about that one for a while. Yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, all of the tech stocks were down again, like we were talking about. Um, MSTR is actually an interesting spot, but we'll see. I don't know what the perception is going to be with Bitcoin going down and MSTR going down. It probably can like accelerate MSTR can more than Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, just don't jump the gun on anything. Even China, even China's down because of OPEC. So just remain safe, guys. Again, Michael Saylor's out of money. But if he were to get a bounce, I'd be watching here. You want to watch this other swing low over here, and then kind of this void when we get into it. 85, 77, kind of anywhere in this area. I'd definitely be watching that. So, you know, again, just don't be shorting into the lows. Don't be one of those guys. So be safe. Have any questions? Throw them in the comments. All right, thanks.